Myrrrdin.
Myrrrdin. Okay, that was definitely not how I did it.
It's based in Celtic naming schemes.
Excellent. We're adding this to dictionary. There. Now it will correct for me.
There we go.
Oh no.
Why would oh, I see. Took me a second to realize what you were referencing there.
Who, me?
Forge posted the stream for his recording.
Oh.
And the episode title is "There May or May Not Be Skewered Cat" in this episode.
You forgot that I'm in danger?
No, I didn't forget that you're in danger. I just forgot that you were in a cat form.
Ah, yeah.
For like a split second.
Cat. It's my main worry is I'm gonna get stibbity stabbed and I only have 2 HP, so I'm definitely falling out of my cat form if I do.
And then chaos breaks loose.
Not if nobody sees me and I turn immediately back into a cat.
That's true. That might be the thing to do.
Although I'm gonna check to see how fast all of my creatures are, because I suspect I don't have anything faster than this damn sword. Maybe.
The sword is pretty fast. I didn't realize how fast it was when I put it there.
Maybe it will not attack if I'm a spider. Imagine it doesn't go after factory spiders. Or this would be chaos constantly.
Depends on the size of the spider, I suppose.
Just like a regular spider. I can turn into a regular spider, can't I?
That seems within the realm of reasonability, though I'm not sure rules is written you can, but I would probably allow it.
Hold on, let me see.
I think they might specify a small creature, not a diminutive creature on purpose, because they don't want you to be able to break stuff. But I don't know.
Classes. I don't have it currently saved under my druid because I didn't think I'd use a regular spider.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna check. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Wild shape.
Something dark side.
Exactly.
Can somebody at Felix?
No, you silly thing. Alright, let's get back here. I can definitely do tiny beasts. Because I've got crab as an option.
Okay.
Yes. There. Spider. Rat. I turn into a rat.
Need to buy some nuts.
Oh, here it is. Spider. I can turn into a tiny beast. A spider.
Beast. Excellent. Well, this may well prove to be your saving
My
grace.
grand escape.
Yeah. The problem is, when we ended, it was the sword's turn. But it's just the two of you in initiative, and there are others who could interrupt initiative order, potentially. But we'll wait on Felix to get here, and then we'll get started. He say anything?
I said he'd be here in a few minutes.
Be there in 5 minutes. We'll wait for him. How's everybody's week been?
It's been alright. You just asked me this yesterday.
Look, listen. Everybody wasn't here yesterday, so.
Yeah.
Also, why are you Patrick?
Why aren't you?
I'm not enough of a star.
Boo.
Excellent.
I, for one, applaud your effort.
Thank you.
You're getting included in my boo then.
It's fine. I don't think I ever left your boo. I feel like I'm the one who's always getting booed for the shitty jokes. I mean, in all
You do tend to be the one who's
pretty
making
bad,
them.
yeah. I wish my Uncrustables would defrost faster.
Uncrustables?
Mm-hmm. Hath
What's an
thou never
Uncrustable?
dined upon?
Is he speaking the language of the gods?
They sell it at Walmart, but basically they're in the frozen section and they're peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that are enclosed in a circle that don't have crust. You take them out of the
No.
fridge and you defrost them and you got a sandwich.
Huh.
They're really good for taking for like lunch and stuff when you're in a hurry to get to work in the morning.
Yeah. What's up? It's better than getting fast food at lunch. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
boy hath arrived,
E.
and thus may we begin.
Who's doing the recap?
Pally.
Yeah.
'Tis I. I have not had my recap checked. So, here we go, I guess. Do you want me to just read it?
Yep, go for it.
All right. My dear Nock, I have been having a very interesting time at school, just as you proclaimed I would. It has been mostly good in the social sense recently. I have hung out with the same group consistently for some time now, and they even ask me favors and trust me with activities that I am not already involved in. I believe this constitutes a growing friendship, though none of them have bonded with Lulia yet. Regardless, I have written this letter not only to update you on my life, but to ask you to look into a couple things for me. My group has been looking into the Aravina spell plague recently. More specifically, some researchers involved in looking into it. If you could find any records of Vicente Navarro or his work, that would be much appreciated. There has been a plague of rats in the city that are unlike any normal rats. Please also look into vampirism in animals. It may be a part of Navarro's written theory about curses simply being faulty blessings. I can understand this theory, as my gift of prophecy has often manifested in ways that are inconvenient, despite it being overall seen in a positive light. And one last request. Could you send me information on safety regulations for Mirrodin factories? I have recently visited Harabel's Curiosities and found several questionable things, including but not limited to a not very secure door behind lockers leading to an incinerator, a malfunctioning construct in a box of fuel pods, an animated sword also in a box of fuel pods, an open manhole cover in the middle of a storage room floor, and several animatronics with human-sized storage units. Please advise. With love, Nora.
Funny. Okay. Well, I don't think there's a need for a factual recap that covers most of what was covered yesterday. Last week. All right. So, I guess as Nora's recap alluded to, you had left off. Malakar had been investigating the office up here, and Nura had been investigating or looking for things as a cat when she jumped into this this crate where there was an animated sword lying in wait, and when she jumped in it, the animated sword started flying after her. An initiative order was called. Nura ran away as Cap, and the sword is beginning to give chase. As you are sort of rounding the corner, so you're in your places that you see right now. Oral and Elias, you see the cat skittering across the floor, and you see the sword beginning to rise up and chase after. You see this. The manager nor the student next to you has seen it. The Harabel construct next to you has not seen it. Odin is not inside of it to see it. And Malakar, you're upstairs, and from where you're currently sort of at, you wouldn't see it.
No, I shouldn't be able to see anything in the downstairs.
So, here's what I want to do is, let's go ahead and roll an initiative order for everyone. And if you're not relevant to what's happening at the moment, we'll just skip over you. So, yeah, let's get everybody in the initiative, including Malakar.
Do you want me to re-roll, or am I good to just stick
You're
around?
good. You can keep your previous initiative. That's fine. Okay. And let me just sort the order here. Okay. And And given that you would be interrupting initiative, I guess Oral and Elias, you have the ability to act freely, interrupting initiative, and then it will immediately be your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and grab what's his name's attention away
major?
from the flying sword. Flying
Okay.
towards the cat. So I'm probably just gonna walk down here and be like, "Oh, well, since we're here, do you think you could give me some insights as to how all this machinery works, as to what you produce here and all of that?"
He nods and says, "Well, yes, this is, and give me a persuasion."
Okay. Oof.
Hmm.
I'll use the inspiration on that. I'll take that. Take
Okay.
that advantage.
With a 16, then, you manage to get his attention. He walks over. Well, yes, these pulley systems, they're used to mount up heavy equipment. They have a built-in gear and tackle box, and it begins to explain how they're built. And with your 16 persuasion, you also managed to gain the attention of the student, Celine. And they both sort of gather around as he's explaining what's going on here. You have successfully distracted the two of them.
Alright, good. I'll just kind of look to Elias as he's talking, kind of over my shoulder, and just like nudge him in the direction of the flying sword and say, kind of whisper under my breath or mouth, "Can we do something about that?"
All right, Oral, that's your action. We'll say that sort of interrupts the initiative. You're now in the initiative at this point.
Alright.
Elias, would you like to do anything?
So are they coming from the conveyor belt?
You can see. Can you not see?
I can see all the room. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. So, what are you? Sorry, who's they?
Nora and the sword.
Nura is right here. This is a staircase, not a conveyor belt.
Staircase. Okay. Because it's like.
And the sword is giving chase. It's just come out of this box and it's chasing after her.
I will. Can I like walk towards here, like in a regular pace, like 20, and then when I feel that I'm outside of the like, you know, like radius, maybe I can like give chase to the sword.
Okay. So that's 20 feet.
Like over here it's 20 feet, and then can I like activate dust for like
Okay.
the remaining of the like let's say 30, and then dust.
So you're gonna try to intercept the sword.
If I'm fast enough. If I'm not, I'm gonna chase after the sword.
Okay.
If I'm fast enough, I will get between them.
Okay. So the sword will fly, and it's gonna fly towards Nura, and it's gonna pass by you, sort of not realizing that you're trying to stop it. And as it passes by you, it's gonna go out of your range. So as it moves out of your range, it will evoke an attack of opportunity.
I don't want to attack it. I want to grab it.
Yeah, you can do that. A grapple is an attack, so you can make a grapple check. So a grapple check would just be an unarmed strike.
So, pure strength.
I believe with the way we rolled your character, you can do that. Like you do it like you're rolling one of your cantrip attacks. Because your character can make an unarmed strike with intelligence because of your subclass.
That's the damage now. That's the attack. So 10.
10 to hit. 10 would not hit.
Damn it.
Okay. At this point, the sword will reach Nura, and it's going to make an attack. A 5. Does a 5 hit Nura?
Haha, you fool! I'm free, I made it.
Okay. The sword swings at you and misses, but now realizing Elias has tried to swipe at it, it sort of turns its attention toward Elias and sort of seems to not care as much suddenly about the cat. And I guess at this point we are actually in a sort of quasi-combat, so let's
Damn it.
change the music. Alright, so Flying Sword ends its turn. There, Elias, you're up.
On its idle state, it's just like upward and swaying in the air.
Yeah, it's basically just floating there.
Again, I will try and grapple it. The missing thing.
Okay. I'll move up to it. Give me just, you can just do one of your 13. 13 does succeed. You sort of grab at the handle of the sword, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. It tries to like move like out of your hand and like try to grapple away from you. But for now, you have it held.
And I like try to like drag it like backwards.
Yeah, you've got movement. So since it's grappled, you can move at half your normal movement speed.
My movement speed is.
So first you have to move up to it to grapple it. So it's 5 feet.
So 30 more. Half. I'll bring it over here.
Okay.
My turn.
All right. Malakar, you're not technically involved in any of this stuff that's happening right now, but since we're
Do I
actually
hear them fucking around downstairs though?
The building is really loud. Like, the only reason nobody knows anything's going on is because, like, this is a factory. Like, there's steam and, like, loud machines and clanging and shit.
In that case, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This, safe here. Does it have a handle?
Yeah, it's like, so the safe itself is not embedded into the floor or anything. It's like a safe, like, sat on the rug.
How big is it?
So it's a box. It's about as big as it looks, which is about a 5-foot square. It would be pretty heavy, but it's definitely movable.
Is there a window here?
Yeah, that's a big ass window.
I don't know if you want to know where this is going.
I can see where it's going.
Yeah, I want to try and pick it up and toss it out the window.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Well, So I know this turn I'll only be able to pick it up, but next turn it's going out that window.
Well,
Alright,
let's
so,
see. You can do
yeah.
strength or athletics.
No.
7 ain't doing it. You try and pick it up, and you feel your back pop, and you feel like the veins in your head, like sort of pulse as you. Well, I don't know if that would even happen for you since you're a vampire.
I don't have
But-
blood.
Yeah. You feel the strain. It's not going to be that easy.
That's my turn. 'Cause I
Alright.
can only pick it up once.
Yep. All right, Oral. You've got to continue to keep these two distracted. What are you doing?
Oh boy. Well, Elias looks slightly more normal right now. You know what? I'm going to kind of work my way towards the construct itself, towards the Harabel construct, and hope that they
This
don't
one
go
here.
that way. Yeah, the one to the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
You
like,
move your token.
can you tell me more about the constructs that you make here? I have one of my own. I made. Oh, it's kind of like a pet to me. It's almost sentient in a way. It's very interesting, so I have a lot of interest in the field.
Give me another persuasion. We'll say this one with advantage. You've already got their attention. Ooh.
Oof. It's better than a nat 1, to be fair.
Okay, well, we'll say the manager, you've sort of strung him along, and he's sort of, after your discussion in this machining room, he's sort of following along with you. But the student, she turns and she says, "Oh, what the heck is going on over there?" And she starts wandering off towards Elias.
Okay, well, that's fine. She's just a student. I'm sure we can make that work.
Alright, Nura.
I shall continue upon my sprint up the stairs.
Okay. What's your movement speed as a cat? 30?
40.
40?
Yeah.
40 gets you to the top of the stairwell. Let me put you on the next section of the map here. You still got 20 more movement from here.
20 more movement.
Yep, from where you're at right now, you still got another 20 feet.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna jump up onto here and then go that way.
Okay. Yeah, you make it there.
Okay.
Give me a perception check as a cat.
Okay.
I
Does
think
this have
actually
anything to
perception is
do with
wisdom.
spell?
So. Probably not, no.
Okay.
22, you hear Malakar. I don't know, Malakar, what kind of noise do you give off that she would hear you?
You
When you're trying
son
to
of
move
a
a
bitch!
Okay.
I shall sprint. Take the dash
Don't worry,
action.
if I can
Well,
pick
yeah,
this
that
up
was your
next
turn already. You've already sprinted, so.
Oh, I've already dashed.
Yep.
Okay.
That's your turn. Odin, I guess you don't know anything's going on. What are you talking to this guy about?
I want to pull Loust over and I want to lower my voice to where only he can hear me. I know that the factory is quite loud. But I'm going... He'll see a change in Odin's demeanor. Whereas before he was sort of upright and posh and, you know, his typical noble self. His back is to the manager and Oral and everybody else. Actually, I'll put him like right here, and I'll lean in and I'll say, "If I might speak frankly with you for a moment, Lord Loust, I have heard some interesting rumors about this place as of late. I was wondering if there was any gossip that you might have heard recently about
Yeah,
the curiosities here.
he's still all smiles and laughing and like trying to tell jokes or whatever, and then you sort of lower your voice and get a little more serious, and then his face straightens up and he's like, "Oh, I know what kind of rumors are you talking about? I've been doing business with them for years. I hope I've not gotten myself into any trouble."
Insight check.
Yeah, you can roll an insight. With a
Not
13,
terrible, but not right.
I mean, you catch the slightest tinge of like, you see a sweat trickle down his head, but at the same time, it's pretty hot in here. There's literally a giant furnace in here. It's machinery. He's also kind of a large guy. From his face, you can see there's definitely a tinge of worry or concern, but you can't tell.
I'm gonna lift up a hand and I'm gonna put it on his shoulder and reassure him. This isn't. I'm not trying to be threatening. I'm trying to open. I'll even say I'm merely trying to open some doors I think might be lingering about this place, and as I'm sure you are aware, my pockets are quite deep.
He nods slowly. Well, I think I understand. Give me a persuasion.
It continues.
I'll say you had advantage. I will say you had advantage, but
It continues.
yeah, just roll one more time. Yeah, a 10. He sort of straightens himself up and like he pulls down his ascot into his vest. Well, I'll have you know that I'm quite the nobleman myself. I have coffers of my own. I don't need you to. And he looks you up and down as if you've insulted him. Well, I thought we had an understanding, but perhaps not. Let us continue this tour.
I'm
And
gonna
he's
my hand on his shoulder. I'm going to try and push him back this way.
Oh. Okay. All right. We'll come back to that.
I think one hand's on his shoulder, pushing him backwards as he tries to move forward. Left hand is reaching for my pistol.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. All right. Flying Sword is going to try to break out of your grapple here. So it's going to make a contested strength check against, you can do athletics or acrobatics, Elias. 5. So the DC is pretty easy. And 7 was enough. The sword is still grappled. It tries to move away from you. It tries to like swing at you and attack you, but it uses this action to try to break free, and you've still got it held. It's your turn. What are we doing?
Do I see this student coming closer?
Yeah, you would see her. She turned around and she's walking towards you. So like, what the heck?
I move over here and I cast Silent Image, so I can create like a 15-foot radius full of crates, so she doesn't like over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you successfully do that.
Yeah, and I stay here until I can like know that she left.
All right. Well, I don't have her in the initiative order. We'll say that she'll be at initiative 12. We'll say. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the combat music since it doesn't look like we're going to combat.
Yep. You say as I pull out my pistol.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think this nobleman's gonna be fighting anyone though. All right, Malakar. What are we doing upstairs?
You know what we're doing.
Let's see it. What are we doing? You gonna try the same thing again?
Yep.
See in athletics then.
Oh!
Damn!
I'm not just gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna fucking chunk it out this window. Fuck it.
Yeah, you chunked the safe out the window. The safe falls. Now, to be clear, you're on the second floor, but the second floor of this factory is not just like 5-10 feet up, right? It's this staircase, like each set of stairs is or each 2 sets of stairs is 10 feet. So you're probably 40 feet up. The safe hits the ground and shatters.
Hell yeah.
But as you do so, glass like explodes. Let me get that combat music going again.
Nero comes in just in time to see this absolute lunacy.
The safe crashes to the ground and breaks open, and all of the Harabel curiosities or constructs, at least the ones on the second floor, suddenly come to alert. And Nero, you would see the 2 rabbits. They don't really notice you yet, but well, from where you're standing, you can see them sort of come to life and start. They weren't standing like still completely before, but now they start like making their way in that general direction to investigate.
All right. I will say, using psychic mind or whatever my thing is, I will tell him, you have alerted the rabbits.
Then, as part of my turn, I will mist. And that is it. Oh, wait, I have a little...
You're gonna mist out the window, or?
Yeah, out the window. 5, 10. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay. Malakar makes his dashing exit.
Oh, sure, just leave me alone with the rabbit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, leave it to Malakar to fuck everything up, and then be the
you're
first
a
one
cat.
to dip.
Then dip.
You're a cat. Just jump out the window. You have the spring in your step to land without any issue. And even
For
if
a
you did have
fully
issue,
That's a
and even if you did have issue, like you're wild shaped, you'll just take the damage of whatever your wild shape form is.
along with whatever damage comes after. The damage continues.
Oh no, a D8. Oh goody gosh, I hope you don't die.
What is it? Is it what, D6
After
or D8
30
for every?
feet, after 30 feet, it becomes a D8 for every 10 feet. I know my shit.
It's true, it's not that much. It will take her out of her cat form.
Can't if she tried to shift to a spider earlier? Can't she just shift to a bird midair?
She can't
Good point,
fly
too.
yet.
But she could spider and then walk down the side.
You know, there's spiders that shoot out webs to parachute places, right?
Oh my god, they're so cool too.
Alright, well, setting that aside for now, the Harabel constructs won't actually be active until the following turn. So they're aware but not actively moving yet. Oral, give me a perception check.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Not even a perception. What's everybody's passive perception?
I believe mine is. Let's see. 12.
12. Elias, what's yours?
12.
Okay. Alright, yeah, nobody knows that the glass is shattered. You can't hear it from here. It's quite loud on the main factory floor. Nura, you are aware of it. You're close enough, you would have heard it. And Malakar, it doesn't matter what your passive perception is, sir. You're the one who made the noise.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Oral, so Nothing has changed from your perspective.
Okay, well then, since I don't know, I'm just gonna say, because I figure it'll get us out of eyesight of that. I'm like, oh well, why don't we proceed upstairs then? Since I believe that's where you were taking us anyhow. Correct? Wanted to check out the next story.
Ah, yes, right you are. This way. Lady, Celine, please, this way. And he turns and like leads the way and does not seem to notice that the nobleman has been left behind. He nor not that Odin is missing. But he turns the corner because of the box image. He doesn't notice Elias or the sword, and he leads you both upstairs. I think actually it would have technically been the other side, but you'll make it up, and let me put you there. As you make it upstairs, you notice the Haribo constructs. Their eyes have turned red, and they're starting to move in this direction.
Oh,
Manager hasn't noticed that yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to him and say, they seem a bit aggravated. Is that normal?
Well, no, that is quite abnormal. And I guess that'll be probably your turn.
Yep.
Nura.
Yep.
You forgot to take Celine with you, by the way.
Yeah, she's up there too. She follows behind, but she's like looking and trying to get a glimpse. Like she's still halfway on the stairs, like looking down and trying to figure out where Elias and the sword went. And she's like, but, and she doesn't like interrupt. She's just sort of like looking, like trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, Nura, you're up. If you're there, Nura, you're muted.
She's not muted, but her microphone might be off.
You mute. I assume that was you. Somebody moved your token. It had to have been you, not me. Going upstairs to the 3rd floor. It doesn't work that way. The staircase is, I mean, you could probably make it there, but the staircase is blocked on this side. You'd have to go this way. And that's as far as you can get. Wait, what's your movement speed? 30 or 40? 40. Yeah, you can make it to here. We're here. Okay. Alright. That's Nura's turn. Odin. Okay. Give me an intimidation check as you're moving, pushing this guy back.
That's just gonna be a flat D20, because I got a 0 in intimidation.
We'll say because of your gun, we'll make it with advantage. Well, no. He has no reference for what a gun is.
Does he not?
He might. He's a noble, and he's already stated that he has a. He likes to go hunting. He would know what a gun is.
Especially as a man interested in artifice, where we are.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah. He would be
Yeah.
one of the few who would know about guns.
Yeah, my hand is gently. I was trying to play nice earlier. My hand's gently resting on his shoulder, but as he kind of rebuts me, my fingers dig into the clothes and I start pushing him back. And the left hand comes out and brings the gun up just to his flank as I push him back behind this bit of machinery. And that'll be... oh, no. Come on.
With advantage.
Oh. Something worthwhile, please.
11, not terrible. It's a starting point. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm sorry if I've offended you. But clearly there's something else going on here. I'm just here for a routine visit. Anything I can help with.
No offense has been given. Trust me in that. But I am relatively convinced that there is more than you're telling me about these contraptions upstairs and being crafted here. And I want to know. I want to have a part in whatever business you're doing.
His eyes widen, and then he squints at you. Give me a persuasion. Just a flat persuasion, no advantage. It's your last chance. Nice chance, sir. Waggle my finger at you.
Finally.
19's pretty good. Well, if you're from noble stock, then I suppose there's no harm telling you.
Do you not know my family?
No, it's not an if. Like he's saying, he's basically saying, I guess there's no harm in telling you.
Gotcha.
Put that thing away.
I won't put it away, but I will lower it away from him.
He shrugs. It's good enough, I suppose. Harabels, they specialize in crafting containers. Unique shipping containers. If you need anything discreetly ordered, they provide the vessel. They transport goods of all sizes and shapes. I myself have used their services to find rare art pieces to deliver to my manor. That's about all I know. I know they've offered me other goods in the past, but I'm content with what they've offered in the past.
I think at this point he will holster the gun. And looking over his shoulder, he'll start acting like he's looking out for someone. He's trying to play the part of like seedy criminal now. Odin is. So he's looking back and making sure no one's approaching or listening. And he'll turn back and nod along and he'll say, has anyone else done business of a similar nature with these people? I should like to know. There is the potential for great enterprise here. A monopoly, even.
Well, he shakes his head. No, not a monopoly. There are others that act with them, alongside them.
He like nods, like, yeah, and who?
You mentioned the balls on Wednesday. Perhaps you'll have a chance to meet some of them there. I could help you, show you around, and introduce you to a few. It is a masked ball, but I will be able to recognize some of my compatriots.
He nods. Very well. Provided that you stay true to your words, I should like to move forward on this with you.
Oh, yes. He'll pull out like a handkerchief and wipe some sweat from his forehead. And despite any misunderstandings, I am glad to have established an unlikely business partner. And he'll reach out to shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand.
Well, we had best be catching up with the tour, and we can talk more later.
Yeah, he'll fasten Hugin back in his holster and pull his like coat over to hide it and step out of the way to let the guy pass.
Okay. And he doesn't like rush or hurry or anything. He just sort of like tries to play it cool and gathers himself before continuing along. And that's about as far as he makes. Flying Sword is going to try to break your grapple again. It's going to make a strength against athletics or acrobatics. A 13. Let's see what you got.
Oof.
13. Well, I think the way this works is the contesting grapple, if it meets it, it beats it, so it would break out. And it breaks out of your grapple, and it's going to fly up a little bit. It's going to stay in the same position, but it's sort of floating there, and it starts like swinging wildly in the air, like as if like it had been trying to swing, but it wasn't able to swing before. Now it is. And it looks like it's preparing to attack you. Unfortunately for you, though, this does draw the attention of this construct over here, who now begins moving. Its eyes turn red and starts moving in that direction. Let me add it to the initiative order. Lord Laos next to you, Odin, is like, oh my, what's going on? Why is that construct activating?
Is this my first sort of indication that something is happening?
Yeah.
Wait here, I'll say, and I know I can't move yet, but I'll like brace a hand against him to get him behind, to like stay here, essentially.
Okay. This construct is not yet activated. It'll go on the next turn. But this one here now begins. Oral, you see, starts running off towards the office. Let's see. Doesn't make it very far, but it's
Very
heading in
few
that
of us
direction.
ever do.
All right, and that's its turn. The other one that's on the first floor, Malakar. We'll just say you. Well, actually, you do need to like quickly do whatever you're gonna do and get away if you don't want to get caught. So.
Yes, correct. I am going to quickly sift through the, like, look at all the contents of the safe for anything that looks like it could be, like, secret documents or something.
Sure. Do you want to like take the time to look through it, or are you just gonna scoop up everything?
Just gonna scoop up everything.
Okay. Then let me.
Well, you know what? Okay, hang on. Where did it drop down to? Are we at the front of the building, or?
You're in like a manufacturing sort of district, so it's sort of in an alleyway, but
Oh,
where
in
the
that
window
case,
is overlooking like the district, so like it's not like a public area necessarily.
okay. Yeah, but these Harabell constructs are about to be looking down, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah, that changes things. Okay. Yeah,
Here's what I can tell you.
I guess I am just gonna have to grab and go, because I don't want to be spotted by these fucking constructs.
All right, prepare to write all this into chat, somebody. 3 gold bars. We'll say worth 250 gold each. A bundle of promissory notes tied together by string, worth 1,200 gold. A leather folio. A small oak box with a fastened handle. And a journal. And without taking a look at what you've gathered, that's like, without it further investigating, that's what you've got. Yep.
All right, I scoop it all up, and well, you know what? My character does not have any need for the fucking gold bars at all. I'll just pick up the leather folio, the box, and the journal. I'm not really worried about and the promissory notes because there might be evidence in there, but I can't link gold bars back to anybody.
Fair enough.
And if it turns out that they're not doing anything, and this is all up and up, I'll just return it. I'll mist back in and be like, like later.
Yeah.
I'm not a thief, but I had to be sure. That's my turn, though. I'll just grab those things, and I'm gonna try and find a place to stash them. Well, what do you guys think I should do? Should I go back in and like try to help with these bots, or should I run with what I have?
You're not a thief, but you had to steal something just to test to see if you were a thief.
Well, I've had to steal something because these guys weren't gonna tell us the truth, even if we asked them nicely.
I had to ask unnicely to get some sort of information.
Yeah, and I had to take things unnicely, and hopefully we'll get information. I mean, there's got to be something in that safe. There just has to be.
Not
Suppose
anymore,
we'll
I'll
find
tell
out
you
soon.
what.
Oh, yeah,
I
okay,
mean,
good
there's
point.
still stuff in there. There's still the stuff you left behind.
Yeah, I left the gold. Stuff I couldn't use. But yeah,
It would take your movement to get back up to the window. If you did want to go back in. So you
I'm
would
gonna
end
tuck-
your turn at the top of the window.
I will tuck everything away into my bag. And I'm going to go... You said we're in an alleyway. Could I go back around to where the front door was? Or no, because we came in through like a whole fucking thing, didn't we?
Well, you could. It would just take you some time. It would
Yeah,
would
but
be
misting back up to the scene of the crime sounds like a bad idea.
probably right.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just take the long way around, and hopefully my noise will keep the constructs upstairs from directly outright attacking you guys while they're trying to figure out what happened. Shrug.
Okay.
But yes, I'll start heading back around towards the front, and then I can only see what I can see on the map still, so I'll just leave it
Okay.
up to you how many turns it takes for me to get back around, I guess.
What's your movement speed?
Well, if I turn to my wolf, I have 40, which is I don't have the ability to do so this turn though, because I've used what I would need to do that. So, yeah, yeah, that's it. There's no. Oh well, would you say
You can get back to
stuffing
the
stuff
entrance. You could get back to the entrance in 3 turns.
Would you say that it was an action for me to grab all those things, or was it a free action because it's item interaction?
If you just scooped them all up without looking, then yeah, that can be an item interaction.
Then I'll use my action to do my shape, and I'll turn into a wolf and just kind of use the wolf form through the alleyway, and then I'll turn back whenever I need to get back on the street.
All right, Oral. The manager looks like he's about to panic and like starts running. What do you do?
I'll follow after him.
Okay. Oh, actually, this Harabel's construct is first, so it goes 5, 10, 15, 60. It gets to about here. All right. Manager's running in the same direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60. As far as he makes it.
I'll keep up with him.
All right, Nura. You are cat form. You gonna go upstairs?
Yep, upstairs.
Okay. So that's 10 feet to get up the stairs. You are here. You've got 30 more feet of normal movement without dashing. As you come out here, what was that? Another 15?
Yep,
You
that
see
was
there's
15.
there's another Hairball construct. It has not noticed you yet, but it is also activated. Its eyes have turned red, and it looks like it's about to start going down the stairs.
The stairs that I'm standing by?
Yeah.
Oh.
Has not
Okay.
noticed you yet.
15 more feet of movement, and then I'm gonna dash
Okay.
to get to.
There's a
What?
doorway here. Yeah.
That's where I'm dashing to.
Let me describe it as you enter. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Once you get into the room, yeah, here, I'll describe the interior. Let's see here. A cracked door along the western wall leads to a dust-coated work area that smells faintly of metal and compressed gas. The entryway contains several tall, narrow canisters, some upright, others laid haphazardly on their sides, and a strange waist-high machine with sliding clamps designed to grip the canisters in place. Beyond lies a semi-circular storage room, its walls crowded with crates, a massive locked chest, and a hulking machine fitted with gauges and a hatch.
Great.
Okay. This music is a little bit too intense.
I will search this room once I have the movement speed to do so again.
All right. All right, Odin, back on first floor. You see this Harabel construct. Its eyes are red. It's going in this direction. You can see there's a floating sword in the air above this machine, or behind this machine.
Does Laust agree to stay where he is?
Yeah, he sort of backs up. He's like, I don't want any trouble.
All right. When he does that, I'm going to hold an action. Can I hold my movement?
No. You can hold an action, but not move.
Shit. And that you haven't. Has that construct already moved?
Not yet. It's not been his turn yet. It moves soon.
Well, I haven't done anything wrong, so I feel like I can move without it, like, focusing on me.
It's true.
So long as I don't fuck around with it. So I'm going to dash. Seeing that something is wrong. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm gonna dash here. Is that okay?
Yep. Laust calls out after you. Are you sure I shouldn't follow?
Stay there, remain. I don't know how to say stay in a French accent. Stay.
He sort of like will try and hide behind the piping here, but he stays in place.
Dash is action or bonus action?
That's action.
Okay. I'm trying to remember everything I have available to me. I'm waiting on Roll20 to open up my character sheet because I was on D&D Beyond. Could I action surge and move again? No, that's not how that works. Or could I dash again with action surge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will action surge. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here.
Hold on a moment. I don't know if it's gonna matter because are you gonna move more? Where are you moving to? So there. Are you trying to like leave?
No, I'm trying to get to the lockers.
Oh. Okay. Um. Does anybody know rules is written when you dash twice? Does it quadruple your movement speed?
I wouldn't think.
Yeah,
so. I think it's just another.
Yeah,
Another
it's just
30 feet.
another. Yep,
Is it another 30 feet or is it quadruple?
it's just another 30 feet.
Okay.
Because I've already used my 30 feet of movement.
Yep,
I
you
can't
can make it there.
I can't use more movement than that. So.
I think Baldur's Gate does it multiplicative, which is why I asked, and I've just never had it come up and actually.
Yeah. So Odin is sprinting, seeing this construct kind of turn towards where Elias is, and seeing what Elias is up to as I pass by. Odin
It's like,
is
a distraction.
Odin is going to sprint toward the lockers.
Okay. All right. Flying Sword's going to make an attack at you, Elias. 8.
No.
All right. It sort of like circles around you, but it stays in the same relative position. It's your turn.
Question. The light in the back, is it coming from like windows?
Yes.
Okay.
Big windows that are like 40 foot tall.
Is that like any way to open them, or is there like an opening or something?
I think these particular windows aren't like the kind of windows you open necessarily. It's like this. You would see these in a factory. This is a pretty typical factory window.
Mm-hmm.
This is big glass panes.
Damn it.
Meant for light, not for opening.
My plan is ruined. So there's like no opening for something to get in. It's like solid glass.
I should have maybe asked what you were trying to do before I described it, but no, yeah, that's what these windows are for. They're
Yeah, I
they're
was
light
trying
windows.
to like, use Maid's hand to open one of the windows for my alibi.
Well, there's nobody except Lord Loust around to see you, so this is a construct and a sword. I don't know what to tell you about an alibi, though.
Yeah, all good. Yes, I'll look around. I don't see a way to open them. So where was that? The way in that we came from above, or from this floor?
This is the entrance here. This is where you came in.
Okay.
I've just dropped Nura's token so she can be an initiative instead of a
Yeah.
cat.
I will. I will try to escape the sword. Since I saw that some people went upstairs, or even like went the other way, I will dash. Wait, give me a second. You can roll an attack of opportunity as well.
Okay. You're gonna go towards the construct.
Yes. I will. What? Somewhere here. Damn it.
Alright, let me roll that attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Of course.
15.
Yes, I have 15.
Do you want to do anything to prevent it from hitting you, or are you gonna let it hit?
I will let it hit me.
Okay.
Yes.
It hits you for 7 slashing.
Thank you.
The sword just says you're welcome.
Yes. And I come.
Criminal scum.
Yes. And I will start screaming help.
Oh.
Somebody help me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how this works out for you.
Yes. And I end my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
This construct 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. This construct makes it to the window. Malachar is no longer here. We'll say he's off to the side somewhere. He's going to be at the front door soon. Okay. That's its turn. This construct runs towards you, Elias. Give me a persuasion, Elias, as you scream, "Help me."
Damn it. What I go when I scream and I like go down like a baby almost.
Okay, you can have advantage. Give me a persuasion. Damn, 19. This hairball construct starts running towards you like it's going to attack you, and then it looks at you and it like its eyes turn from red to yellow, and then it stands over the top of you, trying to protect you from the sword.
He taps my head. There.
All right, Malachar, you continue to move. You'll be there soon. This construct continues to run as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and gets to here. All right. Will I assume you're following after?
Yep.
You may move your 60. In fact, at this point, Elias, with your alibi, the construct is going to be able to protect you against the sword. So we can drop the pretense of combat now.
Yes.
Yeah, Oral, you can move yourself into this room. The constructs both join you. You and the manager are here. Manager's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. This third construct from the third floor also goes and joins the two of you. So there are now 3 constructs in the room trying to deal with the situation. The manager's there with you. He's like, what the hell's going on? Come back to that. Celine, the student, she just straight up leaves. She goes out the front door and like goes
I'm
home.
done.
Lord Loust, after the sword is like the construct successfully sheathes the sword and like knocks it out, and the sword's dead. It begins to patrol again, not aware of the other things going on. But Lord Loust is gonna get up and is it over? Are you okay? Odin, what are you doing at the lockers?
Okay.
We'll come back to that.
I'm retrieving Mugen and the sheet of paper I left there, which should, at this point, be done recording what it was recording.
Yeah, it should be about done. Magic signatures, obviously it's sitting right next to Mugen, so there's like almost like a noise layer from just being next to Mugen. There's various other magics. You detect that there are, in addition to the 4 Hairball constructs, you also get a brief signature of one off in the storage room, which Nura found, the broken one. You find a signature matching the flying sword, but you find another matching one. So there's another one somewhere in the factory, and 2 similar signatures somewhere in the factory. You also have some other magic from elsewhere in the factory, but maybe related to the factory itself. That's what the paper tells you. Nothing nearby is like really pressing, and also like nothing like necromancy or anything stands out to you.
Okay.
Nothing abnormal.
I'll fold the paper up and tuck it into my coat, and I will holster Mugen. And at this point, do I see Malakar or Nura?
Yeah, that's not actually Nura there. I just stuck her there so that she could be in the initiative tracker
Gotcha.
instead of the cat in case the cat went down. But yeah, Malakar will probably, shortly after you've gathered yourself, got your gun, got everything, Malakar arrives, I guess shifting out of wolf form back into his normal form.
I will meet up with him right here.
Okay.
And I'll keep my voice low, and as he approaches, I'll say, "So, did you discover anything?"
He nods. I think so.
I'll just nod back. Come, I think Elias may be in trouble.
Okay.
And I'll turn and start heading back towards Elias.
All right. Elias, Lord Laust is like standing over you, like, "Oh, are you all right?"
How do you dare ask me if I'm alright? This place is a murder house. Do you think those robots that running around are safe for whomever comes inside? They tried to murder me. It was a flying sword tried going after a poor kitty that probably got inside because they saw a rat. I'm gonna sue everybody in this house.
Okay, Elias, I'm here. It is alright.
Look at my chick. Do you see the scar? My face is my asset.
I'll reach down and I'll pat
Give me
Elias.
a performance check.
I'll
Elias.
pat Elias on the shoulder and try and help him back up.
I want a performance with advantage, Elias.
What in the fuck have I
Damn
called?
About what I'd expect.
No! My face.
It's like The Room.
And us like audience grabbing me, I'm like I like point my finger towards him. I don't know if you like associated with this place, but I'm gonna sue you and everybody else.
And it is alright. There will be no litigation. You'll be alright. Forgive us, Lord Loust. And I'll like hold up a hand to Loust while I'm trying to help Elias up to his feet.
Laust just looks a little panicked and says, "Well, as long as everything's all right, where did the others go?"
I believe they might have wandered upstairs.
Right. Well, we should join them. Let them know what's transpired here. Malakar, what are you doing?
Well, is it my initiative? Are we in initiative? What's
We're-
happening?
We're no longer in
we're not
initiative.
in
It's done.
Okay.
I beckoned you to follow me to help with the Elias situation.
Malakar will come around. Everything all right?
My son, this place is a murder house.
Is it? I had to step away for a moment. Had to, nature and all.
They tried to kill me, all because I was trying to rescue a little cat.
Well, let's go tell the manager, and maybe he can get to the bottom of this.
Yes, thank you.
Second floor. Right.
How did we get out of this without it totally falling apart?
Should I like exit stage left so that they don't go upstairs into the manager's room and be like, "What the fuck happened in here?" and then search all of us?
It's gonna be even more weird if you don't show up, probably.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
but-
as we move along, I'll just whisper to Malakar. If he asks where we were, I would tell him I stepped away to look for you, as we could not find you for a moment. Were you going to the bathroom? Yes, you were going to the bathroom.
He nods.
Oh, I believe the office is this way. And he'll point over here.
I'll follow.
Surely they must be there. He sort of looks around.
Please lead the way, Lord Lefts.
And he'll lead the way. All right. And Lord Loust will join, and we have the scene of the crime. Let me just pop you guys over here. There you go. All right. Malakar, you as well. And while all that's happening,
Oh, whoa. Is there usually broken glass and stuff everywhere?
yeah, so we'll come back to that. Nura, you are alone on the 3rd floor, and you have this big room here as well. What are you up to?
I shall be searching this room.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, what is this box?
This box is a large iron-banded chest with a heavy padlock. It sits at the back wall. Its surface bears faint runic etchings.
What do I know about these etchings?
You can give me an Arcana. You can tell it's a simple magical trap. With an 18 Arcana, you can trace it, and you have a basic idea of how to disable the trap.
Cool.
So if you choose to, you can disable it.
Probably not while I'm a cat.
Well, yes.
Alright. I'll come back to that in a second.
Okay.
Let's check out these boxes.
All right. 4 crates stacked neatly.
Mm-hmm.
They are sealed. So, 4 crates.
I shall give them the sniffing test.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Whoops, I didn't mean to click that.
Yeah, you got advantage. Smell will come into play on at least one of these. Okay. The 2 crates, the top one and the one below it, so the 2 northern crates, have the distinct smell of certain incense or other things that are used in spell components. The 3rd one doesn't have any particularly strong smell, and then the one furthest to the south has the strongest smell. It smells of some kind of meat. With your 18, you can tell some kind, maybe like a liver smell.
Liver is extremely stinky.
Yeah, but it's liver, but it's like almost distant, like it's tightly packed, or somehow stored in a way that you wouldn't normally be able to smell it.
Gross. There's a body in here, isn't there? I'm gonna check out this machine.
Okay. A waist-high riveted metal machine with pressure gauges and a top-loading hatch.
Waist.
So waist-high normally, but I mean, you're a cat. You could just jump on top of it. Like, it's not. It's like the size of like a workbench or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some gauges and stuff on it.
I am not an artificer. But I'm gonna try and determine what the heck is going on here anyway. It looks kind of like a stove.
Something like that. It's got a big hatch on the top, and I don't know, maybe something goes in there.
I'm gonna paw the sucker open.
Okay. You open up the hatch. Inside, you find. Give me an investigation.
Oof.
Oof.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that one.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Roll it again. 12 is better.
It's a fairly empty little container, like empty space in the back, but that is what strikes you. I guess you open it up and it is, you expect it to be access to like the behind of the panels or whatever, but it is a large hidden compartment, about the size of a person. And inside, there are scuff marks and a torn scrap of cloth.
Oof. Oh boy.
Do you look at the cloth?
Can I get it without jumping in?
As a cat, no. You would have
All
to
right.
jump in to get it.
I'll come back to that one when I don't turn into a cat.
Okay.
I think this is all my movement, and I'm gonna check this guy out.
Okay. Alright. So you have 6 compressed gas canisters stand near the door above you. And then you have a sliding clamp device with cabinet doors beneath, clearly designed to hold and stabilize gas canisters while they are refilled, drained, or pressurized.
Neat. All right, well, I think that's my turn.
Yeah, we can come back to you, but there's stuff to be done here.
Oh.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the scene of the crime. Oh, what has happened here? The manager is like rushed over and is looking out the window, and he's like looks frantic. Well, this is quite unordinary. I'm afraid it looks like there's been a break-in. He looks around and looks behind him, and he like counts off everybody. He's like, "Oh, where is the girl, Celine?"
Yeah, she snuck away a while ago.
I don't think she was enjoying the whole thing. He shrugs.
Although I believe she was behind us as we were heading up the stairs.
Right, well, I'll need all of you to stay here. I need to go find the guards. There'll have to be an investigation. And he looks around and notices the safe is gone. Oh dear. Please have a seat. And he'll gesture to the chairs. There's 4 chairs here. And he goes up to the constructs and like does something to their back panels, and they all move back into the factory. Wait here.
All right.
And he disappears. Lord Loust takes no time at all, seating himself in the manager's chair. Big and fancy.
I'm gonna whisper to the group and be like, "Does anybody know where the cat is?"
I am afraid I did not see a cat.
Oh dear. It is quite unfortunate.
Meanwhile, cat. Back to the cat. Doing potentially interesting things. What are you doing, Nora? You've found yourself in the most important position, so we've come back to you already.
Oh dear. Who put me in charge of this nonsense?
You.
Oh no, what a fool. Alright, I'm gonna stop being a cat.
A wise
So that
decision.
I can actually reach things.
You now have thumbs.
I have thumbs. The world is my oyster.
Or you
Alright,
turned into a monkey.
There are no monkeys in the desert.
True. Okay, so what are we doing?
I am unenchanting this box so that I can open it.
Okay, there's also a padlock, but you do remove the trap.
I remove the trap. Alright. And now I check to see if I have anything for padlocks.
You did pick up a large key last session.
Oh yes, I did, didn't I? I shall attempt large key in padlock.
Large key works on padlock. Padlock is removed.
Hell yeah, into this box.
All right. Inside the chest are neat stacks of parchments, each page a shipping record. At first glance, they appear ordinary, but buried between the lines are quiet notations. Unlisted cargo, fragile, live, and ritual grade. A separate packet tallies payments routed through casino winnings, turning gold from questionable sources into spotless accounts. Further, copy that. I can't expand this. Why is Roll20 chat not better? Okay. Further inside, you find a leather-bound folder wrapped in a black silk ribbon.
Ooh. Mine.
And yeah, we can investigate what it has in it in a little bit more detail later. But you find folder.
Folder with
All
black
right.
silk ribbon.
Yep. Email sheets. Okay. All right. Yep. That is everything of note in here. Also, there are two swords that do not animate, but they appear almost identical to the one that was chasing you a minute ago.
Dickhead swords.
Yeah. It seems that breaking the trap helped you a lot.
Good.
It's those guys. But they're not doing anything. They're asleep.
I would take one, but I don't have the backpack space, I don't think. I'm gonna go check out the meat locker.
Okay. You mean this crate here?
Yeah.
Okay. There are 4 crates here. One of the crates you open. So let's scroll up here. The one that you open has it has legitimate goods piled on top of a false bottom. Based on the fact that you know the smell you're looking for, you realize there must be more, and so remove the false bottom, and you find Sealed jars of preserved animal organs, presumably for ritual use.
Hmm. Okay. And that's all in this box?
Yes. Would you like to check the others?
I will.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just save us a little bit of time. The two on the top contain black market spell components. The one next to you, that you haven't already checked, contains partially assembled wands.
Black market spell components.
Yes. So, spell components that you would typically use. Necromantic rituals, other sort of, maybe some things that might be used in teleportation circles. Things that are highly regulated. That is the crates.
Oh, and I'm gonna get the piece of fabric and whatever else was in this oven thing.
So there was some scuff marks and a torn scrap of cloth. You look at the cloth.
Yeah.
There is a number on it. There is a number on the scrap of cloth. It appears to be a torn piece of worker's uniform.
Oof. Big oof.
Give me a history check.
Okay. Boom, baby.
With a 20, you recall the scrap of paper you found under the incinerator.
I did know that, and it also had a number on it, right?
It did.
Are they matching numbers?
They are.
I see. Man's got baked. Got turned into a rabbit bot. A rabot, as it were.
All right. I think that is everything of note within this room. So let's take a mid-session break here. We'll come back at 10 after, and then we'll continue.
Okay.
All right.
You found your smoking guns. Good job. I thought for sure you wouldn't get to the third floor evidence. I was like, oh, fuck.
I am flabbergasted as to how that did not go completely sideways.
Yeah, I don't know.
It has. Hey, we're not out of it yet.
Yeah.
My hope is that
it was my acting. That's why.
That was a last minute pull that could have gone completely sideways. Like Felix, Elias could have been dead. Like with what you did, like. I was joking before session. I was talking with Nox, and I was joking. I'm like, man, both Elias and Nura are like super squishy. If I sneeze on them the wrong way, either one of your characters could die. Like,
Yes.
Both of your characters have 15 hit points. Meanwhile, you got Odin over here with 34.
Nice.
It's only gonna get worse.
What's your constitution?
2 plus 2.
That can't be right. I mean, you got a plus 10, though. Or a d10 for health.
Constitution's at 14.
I guess you just rolled the high for
Oh,
all your
also,
health.
it's not 30, it's 34.
I said 34.
Did you? I thought you said 30.
The max hit points you could possibly have at this point would be 36. That's crazy. Now, the dice giveth and the dice taketh. At some point, they'll average out and you'll roll 1 and 2 for hit points.
Well, shit. I mean, I've spent all of my terrible dice rolls this session, pretty much, thus far. I had the one good 19 roll, and that was it. And that was with your help.
Well, because I gave you advantage.
More than once. D&D
Situational.
Beyond, D&D Beyond does not like me.
My phone decided to give me an image, like a photo gallery, like recap or whatever thing. And it just showed, it's just like a bunch of pictures of my cat, and I'm here for this content.
Yep.
I am adding something to D&D Beyond that is custom. Because I want to have it ready when it is ready.
It's my
Donkey
thing,
boy.
and I need him now.
Nico.
Love when he leaves his mic on like that so we can hear him shit talking cats.
Nico. Chunky boy. Nico, he's a chunky boy. That's your Nico. You're your meow.
Hey, Brennan,
Yes, sir.
did you happen to find time to give me access to the game?
Which
Or
game?
to the
Oh, no, not yet. I was gonna do all that after session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
No rush. I was just curious.
I was planning to start doing some looking into Daggerheart a little bit more detail after session anyway.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Alright, we just wait for Tally to come back. There she is. Right as I say we're waiting for her to come back, she undeafens.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, let's return first to Malakar. Malakar, you are looking through the stuff you got in the safe?
Yes.
Okay. So I gave you two things, a journal and a folio, is that right?
Yes. And
Okay,
I've got
which...
the bank notes, but I'm getting the feeling I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Yeah, in the box. Hang on, who here has thieves' tools that I know for sure? I think Oral, do you have them?
Oral should.
Oral, well, he's muted, so or no?
No, he's not. Let's do a quick roll call.
Oh well.
Alright, Felix, you spoke, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Odin, you there?
Yes.
Okay, everybody's here.
Damn.
So hang on. What is he doing?
What is who doing?
Yeah, the other part of our tour that's just chilling over.
Oh yeah, he's just sort of sat in the chair like he looks nervous, but he's like, okay, well, we've got to wait here. He's muttering to himself something about the police, and like, I'm sure I'll be able to explain myself away and get out of here before dinner.
Hey, Oral, you think you could help me with this little bit of homework that I have? Since we're kind of stuck anyway.
Sure, I can help you.
I'm going to hand him the sealed. I think it was
a box.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand him the small oak box
with a clasped handle. It's not actually locked.
It's a little lockbox. Well, then I'll just I'll open my bag and I'm gonna open it and see what's in it.
Okay. Give me. I'm gonna need some time to decide what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Is it relevant to what we're doing?
No.
Then it gets shut and it gets tossed under the chair that I'm. Well, no.
No,
I wouldn't
toss that one away. There are 3 magic items in there, but I haven't decided what they are.
Okay. I'll tuck those off to the side under a bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm gonna not take out the journal, but I want to flip through it and see if there's anything damning in it.
Sure. So first off, the journal has like a list of sort of business transactions, movements, and it's pretty comprehensive, and it is damning. And it lists contacts in Lowtown and Brickstone and throughout the city, but it seems like recently most of the business dealings have been with the Silver Eclipse. But that's mostly what you get from the journal.
Okay, I'm gonna take my own journal and note down as much as I can that's damning.
Okay. And then you had the folio as well.
I'm just gonna give it a once over.
I have a banger idea.
Okay, I'm up for banger idea.
I'm just gonna look out the window. You said it looks over the town, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper to Malakar and be like, Well, we obviously don't want them to find any of this, right?
For sure not.
And if the guards come in, they're bound to search us.
He nods.
I have an accomplice waiting outside.
Nod. I like your thinking.
We just need to find a way to get it out the window and past all of that to where it wouldn't be found.
He nods. He's just gonna take the bag that he has. He's gonna reseal it, like, retie it or whatever, and he's gonna just kind of hand it to you. And let's see.
I'm gonna look over to Odin or Malachar and be like, could one of you find a way to deal with, and kind of nods his head towards the nobleman. It'd be a shame if he saw.
He's just sort of like whistling and looking at the roof, like waiting for time to pass.
Yeah, but he is sitting directly in front
Odin
of
will
the window
stand-
I want to toss stuff out of.
Odin will stand up and cross the room, and as he approaches the desk, will go, Lord Laus. French? Aloud? Je m'appelle Lord Laust. I can't fucking talk. Lord Laust. Can I just get the fucker's attention? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
gonna pull out.
Jesus
something from
Christ.
Why did you do this to me?
I'm gonna pull something out of my coat and sort of gesture for him to join me over
To be that big.
here. Hello.
Yeah, he'll walk over there with you.
Would you look at this with me for a moment? It was a gift from my father, and I wish to get your opinion on such a thing. I do not know if little trinkets such as this
Yeet.
interest you, but
I yeet it out the window pretty much as hard as I can to where Cat would be waiting.
basically, I'm showing him my puzzle cube.
I see.
Does a 490 or 4,970,567 hit? Does that make it?
It flies clear across the
Is
planet.
that above the
comes
DV?
back to, it pulls the Superman.
Does a full orbit of the world?
Yeah, in one throw.
Hold on just a second. I'm trying to figure out what your magic items are. Damn.
Are they gonna? Are you just y'all are destroying the magic items?
Well,
No.
they're magic items. I don't. As long as they're in the case, they should be okay. I think.
Hope so.
Unless one's glass, and then well. But
Yeah.
Cat's
Actually,
supposed to be down there
yeah.
touching it.
I mean, yeah.
I guess the question is, how well does Cat play fetch?
Okay, here's your items.
Why did you change your name to Deceiver? You are the Dungeon Master. You're not here to deceive us. Oh, that potion of giant strength is fucked. Well, I guess unless Cat catches good, but
Bag of
Cat
beans.
We're gonna get them beans.
I'm gonna get them beans.
I like that there was a rope of climbing in there. Like, we've been doing a lot of going down today.
Would have been helpful.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have helped me, but I'm sure somebody could have used it.
All
I
right,
feel
let's
happy with us securing it in such a way, Forge. Thank you.
let's move things along. Nura, give me a stealth check with advantage. We'll say. If you're there, Nura, are you there? Tally.
Hello?
Please give me a stealth check
Okay.
with advantage. Okay. So, after some time, the manager returns with some guards. The guards sort of talk you over and like, they question you. They do like basic investigation, but any of you who've ever had any run-ins with the guards before get the feeling that they're giving you a very light touch. And one of them winks at you, Odin, and then you're free to go. And Nura, you easily make it out without getting seen.
Hell yeah.
I got friends in low places.
I'd say high places in this instance.
It's true.
All right. But
Chris Redfield.
Ah!
it's the
How did
top
you
left
make it
corner.
here?
How'd you immediately find him?
That's
Took
where
you
it
no time at all
defaulted.
to spot him. All right.
He's been out there for like 2 weeks. Or at least a week. I don't know. He's just
Hate
been
that.
chilling.
Hate that. Okay. You make it. You go gather your stolen evidence. You regroup. What are you doing?
Well, I suppose I'll
I
meet up with
will-
Kat and just grab all that stuff first.
Yep. That's all assumed. You get all that. You regroup.
If we are escorted outside by these winky guards, I'll find the one who winked at me. And is there a way to discern whether or not these are the King's men or Caden's men?
There would be like a clasp on the lapel. The one that winked at you is one of Caden's men.
Just the one that winked at me?
Well, that one for sure. The others are definitely give you a light touch. Like they weren't very thorough in their investigation. They'll let you go.
I will, presuming that we all discuss what the contents were that were found, I will inform the guard to carry word. Actually, you know what? I have a fucking sending stone. I'll just tell Caden what we found and share that information with him.
Okay. You share the information, and he'll acknowledge it. And I mean, there's not a whole lot of conversation there. You share the information.
I'll also do the same with Theron as well.
Okay. Therein will suggest that you return back to the round table hold, and we can pour over the evidence together.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea over the table.
We shall not be long.
All right. You return to Avalon Academy, where hopefully there won't be Chris Redfield. No Chris Redfield.
New map?
This isn't
No.
I've not seen it on Roll20 yet, I don't think. What
We've
is
been
the
here.
fire?
We've been here a couple times.
What is this fire? What is all that?
Somebody's playing around with the visual effects.
I didn't know that was a thing in Roll20 that you could do. Is that new?
It's been a thing for a while.
I didn't know. It's not a while.
Some acid breath for you.
I love that.
Big-
How do you even do... Oh, effects.
dragon.
I see. That's very cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
I guess we're all distracted now.
We're all just playing around with our effects.
Whoa, I came back to a fireworks show.
Yeah. All right. So you all return to the Avalon Academy to the Round Table Hold. Theron's there. Seraphina's there. Some of the other members of the college would be there if needed. But you gather. You have all of your evidence. You can look over things that you haven't looked over yet. So first off, you've got those 3 magic items. You can distribute amongst yourselves however you like. Let's now turn our attention to the folio. That was the one thing that I think you haven't looked over yet. The folio is just a fancy word for a folder. And it contains a small stack of folded leathers. And let's copy this description here. Nico. So a small stack of folded letters, the paper worn soft from frequent handling. The writing is a careful but deliberately vague. And this is one of, we'll say, the thing of note that you find while poring over the letters. We'll say this was a coded message, but between everybody present, you're able to break the code without any real issue. The casino's order will move the bulk. Some channels for the cages, syringes, and solvents. Buyers in Lowtown don't give names, just need fast delivery. One says it's for the reversionists, but who needs this much medical stuff? Also, Nura had found a leather-bound folder with a black silk ribbon. And inside, there are many things. First, there are cargo ledgers. This is the real evidence here. So let me just copy this over here. Much loot.
Very wow.
Indeed. Cargo ledgers. Pages list packages under various nicknames. Night flowers, silver spawns, caged larks. Alongside coded transaction notes. You also have, inside the same document, let me just simplify this. Somebody can write this down for me as I read it out. Precise dates and routes for different deliveries to multiple districts. Multiple of these are marked SE, presumably shorthand for Silver Eclipse, followed by coded addresses. Every page is headed by account of J. Calvin. And the K with Calvin is drawn with a flourish of a masked face. And then tucked inside the ledger sheets, the insistent noblewoman has been spotted again, asking about staff in the lower workshops. She's been lingering in the district for weeks. If she keeps pressing, she'll spook the partners. Handle her. Today. And there is a date on there that believe we would be on the 47th, so that would be dated the 40th.
So she was handled 7 days
Yeah.
ago?
That would be Malikor's sister, probably.
That does match the exact date that Callus and Dominican disappeared.
Could you post the verbatim copy of that to the chat, Grim?
Yes.
Did it give any kind of idea of what they did with her? Like, did they get a response?
Nope. That's all that you have.
Well, I believe this is probably enough to take to the king to demand more questioning from these people, don't you think?
Yeah.
Likely seems like
Theron nods. This seems pretty damning. Good work.
I'm blanking, but that code, the two separate codes on the torn sheet of paper. Did we discuss what that was to, or what that was for, or indicative of?
I think Tally had a theory that
Yeah, Odin will look to Nura and go, "What is this?" and gesture to the two pieces of paper and sort of like slide them along the table so they match up with one another.
The piece of paper and the
scrap
piece
of
of
cloth.
fabric. Yeah. Okay. I believe.
Well, was the torn piece of paper not from a larger piece of paper that we discovered, or like in one of the books?
The scrap of paper was found underneath the
The
incinerator.
furnace or the incinerator, yeah. Oh, so do we think whatever it belonged to might have gotten incinerated? Oh, okay.
And then the scrap of cloth was found inside
inside the compartment. Yeah,
compartment.
Mm-hmm. It appears to me as if this worker was getting into things he should not. And considering the place where this was found, I don't doubt that there is something unpleasant happened to the man.
Yep, you can go ahead and give yourself inspiration, Tal.
Thank you.
I'll look over to Theron and I'll say, I think for the time being, in Callison's absence, if it is not already sort of happened by de facto, Caden and his people should be either inducted temporarily into the round table or permanently.
He shakes his head and says, well, it's not that simple, but we can work alongside them. Caden already is aware of our presence. Perhaps he could, but not all of his people.
Well, yes. If I misspoke, I just meant him.
He nods. Well,
it will make things simpler moving forward, given that there are rules in place for discussing these matters outside of the table.
He nods. For this particular case, I think we can freely speak with Caden. That is not an issue. He was brought in to help us already.
I just don't. I am not certain how much Callison told him and how much he still does not know.
Nuts. Right, well, looking all of this over, the one thing that stands out to me is this, and he'll put his finger on one of the more recent things that we talked about. And I read again. The casino's order will move the bulk. Same channels for the cages, syringes, and solvents. Buyers in Lowtown don't give names, just need fast delivery. One said it's for the reversionist. But who needs this much medical stock? This seems to be our link back to the rat plague.
Malachar nods.
Well, yes, but there's still no great revelation here. I mean, I suppose it is solid evidence of Arabelle's involvement in this, but it was not a foul leap of one's imagination to assume as much.
He nods.
That's true, but now we have permission to start pressing with evidence.
Yes, well, we can reach out to the king and have him make the relevant arrests. I'm sure they'll find more if they scour the place.
Is anyone watching Arabelle's at present?
He can nod and say, Theron will say, yes, after your investigation. The guards who were sent to investigate, and he puts air quotes, are staying at the site.
And is anybody watching Lord Valen?
Lord Valen has been sent to his home, but we can arrange to have someone watch over him, yes.
I think it's... Do we suspect him of knowing this? It was in his safe, I must imagine we do. He seemed particularly disturbed when he realized the safe was missing, or destroyed, and its contents missing.
Well, for now, it seems he's cooperating with the guards. I don't think he suspects necessarily that he's been set up. Well, in any case, good work for today. You've done great work. Hopefully. And he'll look again to the same sheet of paper he's sort of still got his finger on. Hopefully this link back to the Silver Eclipse will finally have our answers.
Would be quite nice.
And we'll take a break there. So, not like an actual break, but like we break scene. So you guys have the rest of the night. Any sort of downtime activities that you'd like to do right now, we can do that now. But I'd like to keep those short. So if there's anything in particular that anybody wants to do that hasn't had a chance to do, speak up now. You don't have to, but if there's anything you want to be working on, just let me know.
I would like to continue working on my project.
Which project? Yes, sir.
My level 3 signature project.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Let's get me, I think you would be pretty close to finished at this point.
I think I've rolled like twice, 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah, give me an, what is it, Artificer Tools?
Tinker's Tools.
Tinker's Tool. Yeah, give me a Tinker's Tools.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is... There it is.
Yeah, with an 18, I mean, this being your third roll, you finish. Go ahead and describe for us what that looks like.
Odin probably disappears not long after this meeting. I might take a minute to stop by or to stop near Oral before I leave.
Hi.
And just whisper to him to come see me in my workshop when you have a moment. It doesn't have to be tonight, but at some point within the next day or so. And then I'll leave, and I go lock myself in my workshop, probably for the rest of the evening. I imagine this would be like a overnight kind of affair. And
Yeah.
just
The
a
next
lot
day
of,
is downtime as well, so.
just a lot of like by morning, like that wing of the artificers college probably smells like a lot of like ozone and metal. And one particular question for you, Graham, is where would I find, do I already have in my possession a ley line
Harmonizer?
Harmonizer, yes.
It's such a common invention, basically necessary for the Artifice Revolution. Like, they're everywhere. You have ley line harmonizers attached to lampposts. Like, that's how you get light.
I didn't know.
Like,
I
they're-
didn't have a grasp of how common or
Mhm.
uncommon, especially for this device. But
Yeah.
Pulling up his goggles, I think he'll like his face is all dirty. He's probably tired, and he'll stand before Gungnir. And
Nice.
I will.
Do we have a handout?
Yep, I'm about to throw it into.
I think there might already be a handout in game as well.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Shoot.
Wow. I've got it right here. Well, now you can see all of its stuff all the way up to level 12.
Whoops. You can delete that post, can't you?
I sure can't.
Okay. Well, they're welcome to view. I don't care. Everyone.
Oh, I set the hidden.
Oh,
I
you
don't know
you
if
should
that
probably
hides
do
it
that with the. I'd have to scroll
Uh-huh.
a bit.
Here you go.
All right. Thank you.
Well, anyway, you have converted your pistol into a sniper rifle.
I'll take the scope that I crafted and secure it on top. And I think I'll just pull over a chair and just sort of like collapse back in it, like probably about 5 to 10 feet away from the gun, and just sit and stare at it for a long while and contemplate things.
Yeah, what kind of weapon is this? Like, what is it used for? Like, I imagine sort of turmoil in his mind, but then thinking about everywhere where something like this might be useful or needed.
And if Oral does come by actually forged, I will share with you at least the initial capability of what it can do. Because technically I haven't invented all the rest of it, even though I have out of character.
Yeah. Well, I'd stop by later. I'm just working on Cat right now.
Nice. Anything else anyone wants to do with the rest of their evening into the early morning of the next day?
Malachar will spend the rest of the night polishing his armor and essentially praying at the same time as he usually does to finish out the day with his new lease on life type situation.
Nice.
He's gonna polish his armor until it literally reveals his reflection back to him, if there was one.
So much bigger.
Well, I guess there would. Well, if you go by lore, the only reason that mirrors didn't work is because they were backed with silver. You said religion?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm grabbing it.
Fine.
Hey, nat 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay. You shine your armor, you do your prayer, and as you're doing this, you feel a warmth from the symbol on your hand, and your wrists begins to glow.
Okay, he stares at it. Hope that's not permanent.
Well, that's from the saint symbol.
So he just stares at it for a good minute. And he'll hold it up next to the armor. He's like, I mean, it's kind of like a mirror. I wonder if it'll do something.
It doesn't do anything in particular, but the symbol of Luna sort of just appears as you're like observing your hand. Like it just appears in your palm, like floating there, and reflects in the into the armor itself for a split second. And it doesn't last for long, but you swear you can see a smiling woman's face looking back at you from the armor. And then it's gone.
Well, he'll stand up and put his armor back on the stand that he keeps it on, and he's gonna go lay in his sarcophagus and get some rest. Something he doesn't do often.
If you don't already have it, add advantage. Or not advantage, inspiration.
Inspiration. Gotcha. That's for sure. It's been 87 years.
87 years. Odin, did I get you can have inspiration too.
Oh, thank
for your invention. All right. For those who we've not heard from, Felix, Tally, is there anything you want to do with your downtime?
I will do something specific.
Okay. You say you don't want to do something specific, or you will do something specific?
I want to do thing.
Okay. I see. You're a little bit quiet, that's why I ask. If you can put yourself closer to the mic.
Yep.
Okay. Anything from Nura? Tally?
Yeah.
You have left the range of your headset.
Your computer cannot compute. Your headset cannot compute.
You wandered too far.
Too close to the sun and too far from my computer.
Is there anything you want to do with your downtime? Anything in
Not
particular?
really.
No? Okay. Next day comes around.
Is that a long rest, by the way?
Yeah, long rest. Everybody gets a long rest. Heal yourself, get yourself spell slots back, all your resources, everything. And
It's another day of downtime as well?
well, sort of. Not quite, but early in the morning, probably.
Just a quick question. Would I have time to restock the things that have broken in use? My bolus snare, etc.
Probably not.
Okay.
I'll explain why. So you would probably be the first one to notice because you were up all night. There is a scrap of paper has been slid under your door.
I will read the paper.
It says, meet at the round table, hold at your earliest convenience. And everybody else would have a similar note under your door.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did the note say?
When you wake up in the morning, or whenever you go to your door in the morning, you find a scrap of paper that says, "Meet at the round table hold at your earliest convenience."
Well, I figure we'll probably all just head there then. At least I will. Once I notice
Yep.
it.
Malachar will armor up and head out.
Put my holster
All
on.
right.
Oh, I gotta prepare my spells for the day.
Get strapped.
I will, after cleaning up myself, I probably took a shower before I went to bed. I might not have. Might have passed out just exhausted. But I will attach like a leather sling strap to Gungnir and sling it
Okay.
and bring it with me.
As you open the door into the round table hold,
Oh boy.
you are met by the visage of Theron Morngrave, disheveled and apparently recently awakened by the state of his own wardrobe. He leans against the table, now balancing himself between it and a small cane at his side. You can see other members of the round table are gathered around sort of, most of them sort of half awake, but you can tell there's been some arguing happening. Ah, good, you're here. Busy morning. Have a
Seems
seat,
like
we'll
it.
begin shortly. Nobody's saying anything, asking what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go over and sit, but along the way I'll say, "Is everything all right?" I don't suspect you'll tell us much before the others arrive, but
Well,
is there aught you can tell us now?
he nods. Blackthorn has struck again.
It was only a matter of time.
And,
Bad then.
what'd you say, Tell?
I said it is quite bad then.
Indeed. Seems we've hit a roadblock of sorts. And as you're all sort of finding your seats and getting settled, a handful of ghostly apparitions of the other roundtable members begin to appear as the room fills. Not to the same degree as your regularly scheduled meetings you've previously attended, but fill all the same. From the same position as before, the King of Avalon, Kalen Lionheart's features become clearer as he addresses you all. And he turns to your group specifically. Before we begin, please tell us what you've uncovered at Harabel Curiosities yesterday. And we can sort of skip past this part. You don't actually have to repeat this. You fill everybody in. And he follows up. I take it then that you were not aware of the events transpiring early this morning.
Shakes his head.
Harabel Curiosities has been raised. Early this morning, witnesses saw a man matching the description of Gareth Blackthorn near the factory shortly before it went up in a blaze. The men stationed there, all dead. By the time other guards arrived, the building was already gone. Luckily, no civilians were injured in this incident, but the attack itself is deeply troubling. Every time this man appears, he vanishes before we can make a move, and our greatest seers and magicians have as yet failed to track the man or his movements. We can only follow the intent behind his attacks, and this is the third such one. My men are following up, but the trail is cold. Stay focused. I fear we'll need you soon. And that's sort of the king's address. He sort of fades into the background as the members of the round table once again begin to argue amongst themselves about what they can do, and everybody's trying to figure out how to find this man.
It is clear to me that a pattern has begun to emerge. Do we suspect that the silver eclipse would be next?
Theron looks at you and slowly nods. That would make sense. Perhaps, given what we've just learned, it would be wise for us to prepare in advance to take time and scout out the area, make sure it's safe, that we have escape routes if needed.
Will such a thing be possible without being discovered or seen? We do not know who watches us from the shadows, as we watch from the shadows.
No, but tomorrow's masked ball is just that, a masked ball. You should be able to hide your identities there.
My concern is Garth attacking in the midst of the mask ball.
He nods. That seems likely, and if it is the case, perhaps the thing to do is to lay a trap. I agree with your line of reasoning. If he does indeed target the silver eclipse, as you believe he might do, and I can see reasoning for why he might as well, I think that is our best bet. Theron turns to the rest of you and looks to you, Malachar, and says, "What do you think?"
I think that we're remaining a step behind them the entire way. We need to do something that gets us ahead.
He nods. Well, if Odin's suspicion is correct, laying a trap at the casino would certainly be one way to do so.
I can agree with that.
And then
What do we have to lose?
He looks to you, Oral. And you? What are your thoughts?
Well, we have to do what we can. I'd like to be able to get an actual place where I can start to look into things more. But I suppose that'll have to wait for the ball now, won't it?
And you, Elias?
No idea.
And what do you portend, Nura?
The ball is certainly a place where many pieces will come into play. I think we will discover much more there. More than we expect, even.
nods. Well, the stakes for your masked ball today have certainly, or tomorrow, have certainly risen. I think it would be wise to use today either to rest or to reconnoitre. Perhaps you could take a look around the surroundings, find anywhere where he might come out from hiding, or any escape routes you could use if needed.
Does not sound like a bad idea at all.
Well, I am still stuck here, and again, he's no longer on crutches, just on a cane at this point, but I'm not fit for battle. But I'm sure we can gather a contingent of the city guard to help you in this endeavor, should you need it. For now, the 5 of you should move silently, as you will not draw as much attention to yourselves.
Well, let's do it.
All right. Since it seems like there's not like a sort of, nobody's got a I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's end session here. There's still more we can do, but I've got more preps, but it seems like everybody's sort of petering out a little bit. So we'll pick up here next time. Take time. Remember, we've agreed amongst our group, so take the time, please, in the story recaps chat. Make note of everything we've discovered here, or anything you think is notable that was discovered in today's
Well,
session.
Oral has been making posts.
I saw in the MM lore, yeah. So if y'all want to, though, take time, now at the end of the session, just combine any notes that you took. And does anybody want to take a session recap for next session?
Like I want to, but I don't know what school's gonna look like here, and I'm starting tomorrow.
I got you. You're good.
It could be great. It could be fucking awful. We don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. It seems like everybody was really enjoying the Haribel Curiosities craziness.
I can't believe they burned the whole goddamn place to the ground. So much money gone.
Yeah.
Can somebody play In the Arms of an Angel for me?
I don't have that one on hand.
All right. I will catch you guys later.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye.
All right. Well, y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed the session.
Bye. See you all next
Bye.
week.
I feel like my plot twist there at the end didn't land.
That's not
No.
really
It
a
was-
twist. I mean, it's just
Wasn't a major twist.
It's a next step in a pattern that is emerging.
Yeah. That's fair. That's true. It wasn't like a major twist or anything. I came up with that.
I think
earlier
the
today, so-
Navarro Clinic burning down was more of a twist than that because that was the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
it happened.
For sure.
I might
Well,
keep
we were
burning
inside.
stuff.
Well, you guys are very quickly making your way towards the end of this adventure. I figure we got maybe 4 more sessions.
Well, there's
until the
no
end of
more
this
places
adventure.
for him to burn.
Did you say 4 more places for him to burn? Is that what you said?
No, he doesn't have a lot of places left to burn.
That's true. He burned Navarro's clinic, a warehouse, and then this factory.
He did. He
Good.
could burn. He's probably gonna burn the place we're doing the ball at. So why
Nah.
wouldn't he do that? He's just a hater.
He's a hater. You know specifically what Gareth Blackthorne is a hater for?
Money.
Rich.
That's
rich.
actually correct. Yeah, he hates the rich.
The masquerade.
And what's going to be
ball is
gathered
very-
at a masquerade ball at a casino?
Yeah, all the rich
very
people.
rich people.
Not only the rich, but the corrupt rich.
Yeah.
Like Odin.
Yep.
Hey, you can suck one, my friend.
Alright, y'all have a good one.
Have a
I
good
am
one.
like probably the furthest from the corrupts
Look.
of the wealthy.
There's nothing to corrupt about me. It's already been corrupted.
It's true, and you're not wealthy, so it doesn't matter. We're
Yeah.
included in the conversation.
You know, I was just looking through magical items I could craft for the party. Not gonna happen now. See,
don't worry,
you have set me down the path of corruption.
Of corruption. That's what I aspire to be. That's why I'm chaotic.
You know, someday there's going to be that mythical level 4. One day.
One day.
Well, all good. We're not in a hurry.
I'm probably gonna multi-class at level 4. I think I'm feeling
It will make sense if you do.
I will multi-class probably, but I don't think yet. It doesn't make sense story-wise for me.
I was cursed by God to become a paladin.
If anybody needed an excuse to multi-class, level 4 will be the excuse that you need.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? It'll be a viable excuse for everybody. I'm gonna leave
No.
that ominous statement there, and
Okay.
have a good
Okay.
good one.
Arden.
Yes.
Remind me to stalk the student that was in the herbal.
Oh, Celine.
Yeah, remind me to stalk her.
Well, put it in the notes. Put it in the story recaps that Celine dipped out early, so she wasn't there for most of what happened, and that you want to follow up.